Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to do a pick a card reading on your soulmate, all about your soulmate. What is their personality like? What are their characteristics? What are their traits, hobbies, interests, maybe even what they look like. I also want to say real quick before I start the video that a soulmate can mean so many different things. It could be the person you're going to be with forever. It could be someone who maybe you're not going to be. It's your own perception really of what it means. To me, a soulmate is always a divine counterpart, and a divine counterpart is someone who you are going to spend the rest of your life with, but we all have different preferences. So take it how it resonates, and yeah. Whatever you feel is a soulmate to you, is a soulmate. I hope that you guys enjoy it. So here are the piles. Pile number 1, here and now. Pile number 2, deep knowing. And pile number 3, go the distance. Them all side by side. Can feel them out, see which one is calling to you. Use your intuition. It is possible too that you're drawn to multiple piles, and that just means there's multiple messages, because this is a general reading, so there might be multiple messages in different piles for you, and always take what resonates and leave the rest. I hope that we get some good information about your soulmate, so let's get into it. Hi pile number 1, if you chose this card, then this is your reading all about your soulmate's personality, what's going on with your soulmate. I do think it's mostly going to be personality, but let's see. Pile number 1, soulmate. Page of Swords. I wanna live so free. Why am I singing that? Judgment. Okay, this person has experienced a lot of Queen of Swords. This person has experienced a lot of mental anxiety. This person has a tendency to be in their head a lot. And even if what's happened is they've worked a lot. They've worked a lot to get out of their head. They've worked a lot to have mental clarity. They can really easily get wrapped up in other people's energies. They can really easily get wrapped up in conversations and replay conversations over and over in their head. And they really have been on a journey in this life of letting go of that, releasing the judgment that they hold towards themselves. I think that your guys' soulmate is definitely like, they're their biggest critic. But they have a lot of love for others, but like this, the biggest thing for them in this life is learning how to be present. And so that might be mirrored in you guys. You guys might have also been on a journey of really being present with yourself. There might have been a lot of mental anguish. Is that the right word? Mental anguish, mental harm going on in your brain, right? And that is definitely what this person has experienced, but they have healed a lot from that. And by the time that you meet this person, they are going to be in a completely different energy from overthinking. They are going to be taking action. They're going to have released so much of this mental anxiety that they have dealt with in earlier life. I feel like they would have gone through quite a big release right before they meet you, where within that release, the new beginning after that is them being more in a masculine energy, like taking their power back. So I don't know if this is a masculine or a feminine energy. This could be a feminine energy that I'm channeling, but it also could be masculine. I don't know, I feel like it's both. But they would have taken a lot of their power back, been able to, like if someone were to say, list yourself, describe yourself as a person in words, they would be able to do that pretty confidently and pretty easily. And in the past, they'd be like, I don't know who I am because they're absorbing so many other energies around, right? So they could be in the process of this. I feel like this is just before you guys meet, and there's probably going to be multiple times in their life where they kind of awaken to this, but there's going to be a huge one right before you guys meet where they really are so much more of a still person. They're so much more in the present moment. They're so much more experiencing life, loving life, feeling everything that life has to offer, which is giving them a lot of mental clarity to be able to act on their passions. I feel like before you guys meet, they will have maybe just started doing different things. I wanted to say a business, but maybe they will have just started a new job. They will have just moved out. They will have just released something big out of their life and started taking action towards something new. And they will be in this very action-orientated place when you guys meet. And I feel like, this is weird, but I feel that they may be so still. Yeah, they may be so still when you meet them. You might meet them after they have just meditated a lot or just like really calmed their nervous system, and they're gonna be like, hi, how are you? And you guys might think, this is funny, you guys might think that the way that they act towards you at first is almost like a red flag. Okay, both of you might kind of have different things. Like you might think that what they're doing is really weird. Like, why is this person not being exuberant? Is that a word? Like exuberant? Why are they not being exaggerated? Why are they not... You know what it is this person might have like an online presence, or you might have known them from somewhere else. Like maybe this is someone that you knew when you were younger, or this was someone that you've seen online, like just someone you've seen around, like maybe at a gym or at like a wellness center or something. I don't know, but and you've seen them act a very specific way. You've seen them act very confident and maybe bold and outgoing and strategic and straightforward. I feel like this person, those are kind of all characteristics of themselves. And when you meet them, they're gonna be like, so chill. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be like, why is this person acting towards me when I normally see them act this way? And you're gonna be maybe a little bit confused. But what's funny, oh my gosh, this is so funny. This is so cute, you guys. They're gonna like see you, and I feel like they're gonna maybe have seen you around where, I don't like, maybe they also saw you around. I feel like this is a type of thing where both of you guys kind of saw each other around, but you didn't really know anything about each other. You just kind of got these little subtle impressions. And I feel like they had this impression of you where you seemed very confident as well, where just how they've seen you. They've seen you be very confident. They've seen you uplift others. They've seen you inspire others with your words. They've seen you make connections with people in a very illuminating way. You help, what they have viewed of you is that you really help people with what you do, with what you speak into this reality, with maybe your work, whatever it is. And I feel like both of you guys will have been in very new beginnings when you meet each other. But anyway, back to what I was saying. They're going to like open their eyes. I'm just seeing someone meditating and they're like opening their eyes. And you know how when you first come out of meditation, you're like, nothing is real. And then you start to sink back into reality a little bit. That is kind of what I'm getting from when you guys like talk for the first time or actually meet or actually get to know each other. They are going to just be like so smitten over you so fast, okay? Because they've done so much time reflecting and being in the present moment. They're gonna open their eyes and just be like, oh, I'm living life in the present moment. They're gonna look at you and be like, you are what I've been needing. And it's almost like they didn't know until they could fully see your face straight on. I feel like there might be a moment where you fully see this person fully sees your face like from the front and not just you walking around or just your presence online or whatever it may be. They're like fully seeing your face and they're like, that is the one. That is the one I've been looking for. That's so cute. And they're just, I feel like they're gonna be so smitten right away for you guys. They're gonna be so smitten right away. And they're gonna love your heart. Like, they're gonna love your heart, and they really love how you inspire people and how you help people. You guys might do that for work somehow. Maybe like counselors or like motivational speakers or something. They're just gonna be like, they're gonna find you so beautiful too and so gorgeous. I'm feeling like this is a man, but I don't know. I mean, like, take it whatever role that it is. I feel like I tend to read for females more often just because I'm a female and I probably attract that energy. But yeah, okay, let's get some more about like this person's personality. This person might act a different way in public than they do at home. And that's not like a bad thing, but I just feel like it's because I got this mask card that came out. I feel like this person puts on a certain persona when they're out in public that's very confident and outgoing and very much like a leader kind of energy. Like, in the past, they might have been someone who thought so much that they used comedy or like humor in a way to deflect from actual problems, and it would make people okay, this is so funny. Like, in the past, how they would speak would make people uncomfortable, and they felt really bad about that because they knew that was happening because they're an intuitive person and they knew that they were making people uncomfortable, but they just couldn't stop because their thoughts were so rampant and they felt like they had to keep talking, and that was like their sense of validation when one of their jokes would hit or something that they would say would hit, and they would just like keep searching for that. And because they've taken so much time to really slow down to be here in the present moment, they've gained so much mental clarity, they don't judge themselves as much. They don't feel the need to talk as much. So when they are alone, they tend to not speak. Like, they tend to really just sit in their energy to be with themselves. Their throat chakra is so activating. I feel like when they're in public, like what they do for work is very different than the person they are alone. Like, I'm just seeing someone alone reading with like coffee or tea or something with a dog, just like totally chill and content with themselves, not needing to speak, just absorbing information, learning, growing as a person. But then when they come out into society, like if they were to go to a park and or like go hiking or go somewhere or do whatever it is that they do for work, or their throat chakra is so activated. They have this, and that comes from their past, I feel like, because they were always like speak, 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 go, go, go. And now they don't need that because they're so fulfilled with themselves, but they love to show that to people because they really love to help people with their words because they have so much mental clarity now that they know how much they can help people. And I feel like that's something that is really attracting the two of you together. This really feels like missions linked energy, like divine counterpart. Our missions are linked together. We have similar purposes in this life. We have similar paths, and you both like inspire and help and heal, and you're like here to speak and to be confident and to be seen and to be seen. You know, also this person loves love. Okay, they really love love. They always have. They might like hide if they are a man, especially. They might have like watched romance movies growing up every once in a while, or like listened to really girly or like really like romantic songs and hid that from people because they didn't want to be seen in that way. I'm also honestly kind of getting the vibe too that like they would tell everyone about it. Like, I feel like this person, I mean, they could be heterosexual, homosexual, they could be like straight or gay, right? I feel like this person is, this is really weirdly specific. You can take this how it resonates, but I feel like this person is straight. Like, this is giving like masculine energy, and this person is straight. And when they were younger, they would put on this persona like, ha ha ha, like, girly things are really funny. Like, people might have even assumed that they were gay. Just because, like, it could be the way that they upkept themselves. It could be the way that they loved love, they loved romance, and people might have put them down in earlier life for that, and so they kind of hid that for some time. And as they've kind of meditated, I feel like meditation is a huge thing for this person. Meditation, 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 and possibly yoga as well. Sorry, my mom's phone is ringing out there. But yeah, as they've like meditated and stilled themselves, they've really seen that that part of them doesn't make them any less masculine. Like if they are in a very masculine energy, like that doesn't make them less masculine to be into those kinds of things. And I feel like that's something you guys are really going to appreciate about this person, is they're not afraid to show the divine feminine within them. But yeah, I think I'm going to end this reading here. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, you can like, comment, or subscribe. I also have some videos on my TikTok if you guys want to check those out. There's a link that will take you to my TikTok in my YouTube bio. And also, if you want to book a one-on-one reading with me, I offer 1 hour psychic readings, 30-minute psychic readings, and 1 hour and 30-minute tarot readings as well. I love you guys all so much, and hopefully I'll see you in another video. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose this card, Deep Knowing, then this is your reading all about your soulmate, their personality, anything that wants to come through about them. Although I feel like it's mostly going to be personality, but we'll see. We'll see. Pile number 2, soulmate, please, spirit. This is weird. I'm hearing this message. I don't know what this is about yet, but that this person has chosen to turn a blind eye to things. They've chosen to not look at parts of themselves. They've chosen to not look at parts of society that they knew needed improvement, or like parts of their life or the people around them, their friends. Okay, here's what it is. Especially with the Hermit card coming in reverse as well. This person has chosen to put aside what they truly valued in life. And I feel like this person truly values connection. They truly value balance and harmony in connection. They truly value love. They truly value, even if you feel a certain way about someone or you think a negative thing towards someone, that you don't speak that to them. You know, you have a civil conversation with someone if they're disrespecting you, or if they're doing something that is a boundary for you. That you have a conversation with them, that you be civil, you be respectful. And this person hasn't received a lot of that in this life. This person has experienced a lot of connections, relationships, people that have tried to make them almost like gaslight them, like make them feel like they were in the wrong for respecting themselves, or for having boundaries, or for saying, I just really don't appreciate that. I don't want to be here right now. Like, could you take me home? Like, I'm seeing this experience where this person is like, can you take me home? Like, can you take me home? And the person that they're hanging out with is saying, no, like, let's just go here. Like, let's go there. Let's do this. Let's, like, why do you want to go home? Why? You're boring. Like, we're having a party. Like, what, you don't want to drink? You don't want to smoke? That kind of thing. And this person in earlier life chose to be like, yeah, no, they're right, like it must be me, you know, like I must be in the wrong. And they decided to look away from that, even though their soul knew deep down something wasn't right. And I do feel like in this lifetime, I don't know whether they have already gone on this journey or if it's something they're still going through, they will learn how not to do that. They will learn how to actually stand up for themselves. They will learn how to put in boundaries. They will learn that what they have to give is not to be mistreated. Wow, yeah, and that's something that you guys are really going to show them, I think, too. That's something you guys are going to be a big part in their ascension as far as connections, and not even just like romantic, just like family members, friends. Like, I feel like you guys coming together is going to be a big part in this person's ascension of truly feeling seen for who it is they are, for their authentic nature, for being able to dance and sing and spin around and be truly fully seen. But yeah, I feel like you two coming together is going to be they're going to have a huge significant spiritual awakening after you guys meet. You know, it could even be the type of thing where you guys, like, it's giving friends to lovers, you know? It's giving this person wants to be friends before they get into anything very serious, because I feel like they would have just realized that maybe some of the friends they've had aren't really true friends for them. And they'll be kind of maybe in the process of letting go of certain things, letting go of certain people in their life. And when they come across you, the friendship that you guys have is going to be so healing for them. And I feel like they're going to be attracted to you right away, but it's just going to be one of those things where just like they don't want to jump into anything because they've done that before and they've been hurt. And the way that you guys are going to show up for them in a friendly sense is going to heal something. Oh, I'm getting emotional. Like, it's going to heal something so deep within them. And then they are going to want to take steps to being your best friend, to being your lover. And woo, that's amazing. So maybe there's mirroring here too, where you guys have experienced similar things with people. I think also this person is just really knowledgeable. Like, this person knows so much. I think especially because they have felt quite isolated growing up because of, you know, just feeling like they kind of had to be. Whenever people would disrespect them, I think this person would go into a place of like, was it me? Am I the problem? No, it's them, they're the problem. And they would like kind of go back and this forth between like feeling bad about themselves and having anger. And because of that experience that they had probably in teenage years, especially maybe 20s, depending how old you guys are and how old this person is, that they really went to the internet almost. Like, they went to books, they went to resources, they really love to learn. Like, this person loves to learn. And I think because they were like, just spend like time alone, that they had the opportunity to absorb a lot of resources that were around them. They had the opportunity to really, like, this person might be kind of a night owl. They really just love their alone time, I feel, because it really helps them recharge. And they just have learned a lot. Like, I feel like you could ask this person anything on different, like, you could ask this person about multiple different topics and they would have little bits of information in all of those topics. They could be really good at geography or history, or geography especially, just like where different countries are, where different happenings are taking place in the world. They could be really interested in philosophy or different religions. Like, I feel like this person isn't very religious. I feel like they have an extremely open mind. Like, you could tell them that pigs are actually going to fly and they would consider that and actually take that as an option of realness, because they're just so open-minded like that. Yeah, so they could study different religions and just kind of see how the different intricacies within that religion fit into their understanding of life or spirituality or whatever it is they believe in. I feel like this person doesn't really have a set belief. They're just open to new information coming to them all the time, but they do also believe specific things at the same time. But they're just open to believing new things. Like, they're a forever learner, forever grower. And I feel like that's kind of the journey you guys are going to be on in this life together. I think this person really wants to travel with you. This person also, I feel like, knows they have a soulmate. Like, this person also, like, is just very in tune with themselves and their emotions. Like, they really know how to process their emotions, and they really know that they have like a specific person for them. And that's why they don't just like jump into connections or jump into things really anymore, because they know that there are like soul tribe members for them that are a part of their experience, and they're kind of waiting for that. And I feel like right before you guys meet, they will have maybe met like one or two members that really helped them get more into their power as well. And then when they meet you, it's going to be like, whoa, like hugest transformation of their life, you know, kind of thing. This person definitely wants to travel with you. They want to learn with you. And I feel like you guys feel the same way about this person and about what you would want in a romantic connection. You want to be best friends. You want to get out and travel the world. I feel like you guys will also have kind of a spiritual relationship, just where I think you'll want to get outside with this person. I feel like both of you have a really big connection to the earth. You could have a really big connection to the sun, to mountains, and to the water. And you guys are going to like travel together. You could even work together. This was like this same message was coming through for the first pile too, but you could travel, work together. Like it could even be that you have different jobs, but one travels with one because this one has to travel for their job, and then you travel together. I feel like you just really love to be outside together. You really love to be under the sun together. But then also as well, you love to be alone together. Like you guys love to be alone together. I feel like you guys could go to really sacred nature spots, maybe specifically at sunset. You could really like the sunset. This person could really like the sunset. I do feel like this person really loves the moon too, but they also really love the sun. Like there's just a lot of nature references coming out, or like planetary references. This person could be into astrology. They could like have a base knowledge or understanding of that, especially if that's something you guys are into as well. I feel like you guys just have a lot of the same hobbies and passions. You could really love movies. Like you could have similar tastes in movies or films and love to watch them together and be at home and learn together. Like when you're at home, you're learning new recipes on how to cook, and you're cooking with each other. You're learning how you can better appreciate and love each other. Like you guys have such an open relationship communication wise as well. Like this person is cherishing you and you are cherishing this person. Like I was just seeing someone like rubbing someone's foot. Like you guys have a very deep love and just a very deep understanding for each other. Like this is almost giving like a telepathic communication between the two of you, where when one, like you could be thinking something and this person just knows what you're thinking, is like, hey, do you want to go get frozen yogurt or something? And you're like, I was just thinking I wanted that, you know? And yeah, I feel like this relationship is just going to be extremely healing for the both of you. And this is like life partners. This is like marry me, wife me, lock me down. I was going to say lock me up, but that's not, unless you guys are into something like that. I don't know. Okay. No, like this is marriage material though. This is, I want to have kids with you. This is, I want to grow old with you. This is, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. You guys could also want to live off grid together, or live on a farm, or have a garden, really have your own space. You could want to live somewhere very cozy. I'm almost seeing like a cottage and there's just a bunch of grass around. You could like horses. You guys could both really like animals or chickens, or I don't know, something like that. Yeah, and this person is just really loves you, like really deeply. And I think that they know that from the moment that they meet you. They know that there is like a connection there. Even if they don't rush into anything, I feel like they can feel a connection. I feel like the both of you can feel a connection. Like this is almost like you guys had past lives together, very karmic relationship, but not karmic in the sense of you have to go through things and hurt each other and stuff. It's just like karmic in a way where you've experienced past lives together. And you're coming together again in this life. Like you guys are really a part of the same soul tribe. You're wanting to learn the same lessons as each other. I feel like you guys are also, you've had very similar childhoods. you've had very similar experiences, and it's almost going to be like when you meet this person and you start to talk to them, you're gonna be like, whoa, you had that experience too? I thought I was the only one. Like, that was kind of a crazy experience to have, you know, like, what? That happened to you too? You also went through this like life-altering transformation when the universe took people out of your life. Like, I feel like both of you guys will have gone through connections where the universe just like ripped them away because they weren't for you. That was like intense. Yeah, and you guys are going to share that experience in that way with those connections, and it's gonna be like, whoa, like you were best friends with this person, you were in a relationship with this person, and then for 10 years or 5 years, and then the universe just took them out of your life in a day and they were gone. They moved away, they passed away, they left, they never talked to you again. Like, it's that kind of, that's almost kind of the energy of your guys' connection, as well as it's like, whoa, 1 minute we're here and 1 minute we're there, 1 minute we're here and 1 minute we're there, and it's really feeling each other out. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I think that that's all I have. I hope that someone was getting that, because that was kind of not even really what I was talking about before. But it just feels like suddenness and a lot of synchronicity. Like, whoa, you're here. You're here. Like, you're my person. I feel this connection with you. I feel this connection with you. But I feel like you guys are really going to be friends first and really get to know each other. Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, you can like, comment, or subscribe to me. And if you want to book a personal one-on-one reading with me, I offer 1 hour and 30-minute psychic readings and 1 hour and 30-minute tarot readings. I love you guys all so much. I hope that you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in another video. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. If you chose this card, Go the Distance, then this is your reading all about your soulmate. It's probably mostly going to be personality, but we'll see what else comes through too. Pile number 3, soulmate. Nobody has it figured out. The journey is what life's about. Keep your heart open. Wow, I feel like all these piles have been quite spiritual. Every person's soulmate has been quite spiritual, and I feel like your guys' is too. Look at these. Look at this. 2 angels. And the Queen of Wands. This person is your guys' soulmate is very extremely guided in this life. Extremely, extremely guided and protected. This person does not back down from what they believe in. Like, I feel like this person is very headstrong. They know what they want, and they're gonna get it. I'm hearing that Ariana Grande song that's like, I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. I want it. No, but in all seriousness, like this, and it's not in an egotistical way at all. I feel like this person is extremely guided. Like, they might not even be super aware of their guidance at all times, although I do feel like they do try to connect in. This person might have been brought up religiously, and now they're spiritual, or maybe they've just always been spiritual. They've always had this like spark of the divine in themselves that's been guiding them, that's been protecting them, and they really know how to listen to it. Like, they might be Mars ruled in their astrological chart. They might have a lot of significant Mars placements, like Scorpio placements. What else is Mars? Aries. They have this passion and a determination about them, and their guides and the people that are guiding them in this life, they implant different ideas into them to follow, and they have a very easy time following them. They're very like forward focused. They very much have a lot of determination, a lot of drive. Like, they really like to go. I feel like this person may not sit still very often. They may always be like, wanna go. They might dance a lot, or just be really silly and goofy, and someone who is just free-spirited. They might want to go places all the time. They might be very extroverted. So you guys could be very extroverted as well. I don't know, but I feel like this person is very extroverted. It is kind of giving me like a... It's giving me like a... You guys could be a man or you could be a woman. I mean, take it how it resonates, right? But you guys might have this very stern energy, but not like stern, but it's just like almost polarizing. It's very protective. It's like, I know what I want and I hold on to it because I'm looking at this card and it's like this cat. And I feel like this is your person and they seem like they could almost be like ditzy. I don't know if that's the right word. They're just very like energetic and loud and fun and going all these, I need to stretch. Going all these places and wanting to go out. And I feel like you guys have that energy too, like you guys mirror each other in that way. But then you also have this side of yourself, and I feel like they have this side of themselves too. Oh, and here's a cool message. You're gonna bring this out in each other when you come together. Okay, more. You guys might have this kind of like protective, not secretive, but just really likes to protect your own energy, really likes to sit with yourself, delve into yourself. And this person does that too, but it's almost like they find that from going out a lot of the time, or like looking outside of themselves, because spirit, I think, gives them answers when they do that. Gives them downloads for them to take more action and be like extremely guided. And you guys have like, you're like this black cat energy where you just want to protect their energy, really. You might even have conversations with this person when you get together where this person wants to go out and do something that they found on like Craigslist, this person offering to come to some weird camp or something. And you're like, have you checked into that? Are you gonna be safe? Like, do you want me to come with you? Like, should I bring my baton? Is that what? Baton? And I feel like when you guys meet and when you come together, when the relationship starts to unfold, I feel like this is a type of relationship where you're really gonna change each other's lives for the better and you're really gonna balance each other out. I feel like there are some relationships where people are just so extremely similar when they get together, and there are some relationships where people are a little different but they still work. And I feel like you guys are going to have that kind of soulmate relationship where you're a little different but it works. And you have, I think you have similar interests and similar hobbies of things you like to do, but it's almost like the personalities that you put on when you're in public are different from each other. And I think that your guys' coming together, your union, is going to help balance each other out. Like, you guys might become more outgoing from being in a relationship with this person, and this person might become more reserved or just not feel like they need to talk all the time or not feel like they need to go all the time and like relax a little. And maybe you guys are going to get more in this energy of like, let's go do this, let's go do that, and you guys are not normally like that. Normally you're like, I just want to chill, you know, do something fun but like laid back. Not that I don't think you guys are energetic. I feel like you both have qualities of each other in that way, but it's just very like balancing each other out, because sometimes maybe you guys can pull your energy so far back that you don't feel like you are out enough. You feel bored in your life, or you feel like you don't have the right people around you, or you don't have enough people around you, or you feel like you sabotage relationships. Not that I really want to go so far deep into all that stuff, but this person, I feel like they do the opposite, where they sabotage relationships by trying to like push them into having a relationship so hard, or like going out and doing things so much that they're just exhausted to actually do what they need to do. And wow, that's really cool. What was I just gonna say? It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. What was it? Oh, yeah. Okay. When you guys meet, I think that there's gonna be this weird air in the air. Okay, like bear with me here as I explain this. There's gonna be this like what is going on? Am I in a parallel universe right now? Like, I've never met someone like you. Like, that's what it feels like. This person and you are just both going to be feeling this about each other. Like, I've never met someone like you. And it's almost like I feel like you are going to be thinking about this person when you meet, that maybe they're a little too much for you. Like, maybe you're like a little, just because they're so like outgoing and like energetic, and you guys aren't always like that. I feel like you have to get into those modes, and you do. Like, you, like, imagine a cat. Like, cats love to run around and be crazy, and it's just kind of for more of a short period of time, and then they need to chill. But it's like when you're crazy, like, you guys really get each other going in that way. Anyway, so I feel like you're gonna be thinking that maybe they're a little bit too much for you. Maybe they're even just a little too crazy for you. And this person, this person is gonna be like, you are so interesting. Like, this person is gonna want to know everything about your mind. That's what it is. This person has a hard time intellectualizing what they feel. Like, they have all of this passionate energy within them, and they don't always know how to ground it. They don't always know how to actually understand what to do with it. They just like start dispersing it everywhere, you know? And you guys have a really good understanding of where to disperse your energy. And I think this person's gonna be so extremely intrigued by that. And this is like, you guys are really, really going to help each other. Like, this is a type of, I feel like this is something that you wanted in this life. Your soul wanted the person that you're going to be with, your soulmate, to, and of course, like, when I say soulmate, I think I never said this, but I'll probably make another part and put it at the beginning of the video just to talk about this. Soulmate, it could be anything that you identify with a soulmate. Soulmate doesn't have to be someone who lasts forever, although it can be. It's just your belief, what you want. Anything I say in these readings, if it doesn't resonate, you don't have to take it. I just wanted to put that out there really quick. But I feel like this soulmate, something that you wanted in this lifetime, was to be with someone who was going to kind of flip your life upside down, who was really going to give you different traits, give you different characteristics, because you really like need each other. Okay, not need each other, but you're just gonna feel like you don't want to live without each other. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling. You guys are gonna be like connected at the hip. You're gonna feel like you don't want to go anywhere without each other, because when you do things together, you just learn so much from one another. That's the kind of relationship. And so I feel like this person is going to be really intrigued by your mind and really intrigued by how you move. They're like, I feel like they're going to see your moves as calculated, and they're going to think, I want to be like that. I think that's going to be this person's first thought when they meet you. I don't think this is a type of thing where you guys like have known each other before. Like, I don't think you guys knew each other in childhood or went to a reoccurring place with each other or anything necessarily. Oh, Spirit doesn't want me to tell you a lot about this for some reason. They don't want me to, it's like meant to be a surprise, but I feel like your guys' encounter is going to be really serendipitous. It's going to be very like, whoa, what the frick just happened? Like, that was so crazy. Like, I'm almost seeing someone like walking through the wind on their phone, and then you like literally bump into someone, and it's like, whoa, have I known you before? And I feel like this person's gonna feel this more than you, but you're gonna be intrigued by the way they move as well. It's almost like, I feel like you guys are gonna be fighting your ego when you first meet this person because you're like, I just don't want someone who's like that, because maybe you've been with people who have been like this and it hasn't worked out so greatly, and so you don't want to be a part of that. But this person is not like those people. This person actually like loves and is guided. Okay, here's the funny part. It's like this person is guided without realizing that they're super guided. I feel like this person is very spiritual, but something that they've struggled with in this life is how to know what moves to make. And like they're always like thinking about what's going on, like, am I doing the right thing? But they're just, what's really happening is they're getting these downloads from spirit and they're taking action and they're actually going to the right places. I feel like this person can experience some self-doubt sometimes in that area, or they have experienced that in the past. And they are, I think that before meeting you and after meeting you, they're going to be coming out of that time though, and they're going to be trusting themselves more, as you are, I believe, as well, going to be trusting yourselves more when you meet this person and afterwards. But this person, when they meet you, they're just going to be so intrigued by you instantly. Like, I'm seeing you as like just a magnet, and they're just magnetized to you. They're sucked in by you. They view you as extremely mystical. They view you as extremely earthly, extremely mermaid-like, fairy-like, like enchanting. They feel extremely drawn to you, and they love the way you move. There's something about them loving the way you move. It could literally be the way you walk, or just the way that you entertain life. I'm gonna pull like one card to get some traits about this person, and then I think I'm probably gonna end the reading there, because this one I think is gonna be a little bit longer than the rest of them, but I want to see a few more traits about this person. This guy is a cool guy. He is a cool guy, and I think he knows that. I think you guys are really gonna grow to love this person. This is the kind of thing, I feel like this, you guys are the divine feminine and they're the divine masculine. Obviously, genders don't really play a role. It's just energy, and take it how it resonates. You could be the masculine, they could be the feminine, whatever. But I just feel like this person is really cool. Like, this person is really charismatic. They love to make people feel good. And they also love to kind of put on the show of the way that they do things, or like they're just a really cool person. That's all, honestly, all I can say. And they have a lot of tricks up their sleeve. They know how to make people smile. They could be really funny and just really know how to get reactions out of people, but in the best way. Like, they don't use it for harm. You know, like some people can use that skill for harm. This person does it because they genuinely want to see the light in people, because this person is connected to spirit in some way, whether they know that or not, and they want to like help other people connect in the same way that they do. And I think they do that a lot through humor and through being this like, you're cool too, like let's chill, let's vibe together, let's do this, like go crazy. And like that just seems like this person's personality. I think this person could be really into fitness as well. Like, they might go to the gym often. They might like to run. You guys could be into that as well. You guys could also like running or going to the gym. I feel like that's something that maybe you guys would do together. I think also this person might be a foodie. You guys could be a foodie too. Like, you just love to try new things together. You guys love to try new. This person loves to try new things. This person loves to, like, they are not picky at all. Like, they're not picky. If something intrigues them, they're like all for it. And I think that's exactly how they're gonna feel when they meet you guys. It's gonna be like, I need to know what you are about. And that's what they're like with everything. Yeah, I think that's all I have for this reading. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, you can like, comment, or subscribe. Also, if you'd like to book a personal one-on-one reading with me, I offer hour-long and 30-minute psychic readings and tarot readings. So that's your pick, which one you would want to choose, an hour or 30 minutes, or psychic or tarot readings. Also, if you want to check out my TikTok, I have some little short reading videos over there. If you feel called to check those out, there's a link in my YouTube bio where you can click and that'll take you there. I think there will also be a link in the description of this video. I love you guys all so much. Like, this reading was so fun. You guys' person seems so fun too. And hopefully I'll see you in another video. Bye.